It's so great to see so many people who appreciate promises made and promises kept. Am I right?
Yeah.
That so goes Ohio, so goes the nation. So goes Ohio, so goes the White House. But we got to get our friends, our neighbors, the people we sit next to at church, we got to get everybody to the ballot, because let's be honest, I'd prefer 4 more years of Donald J. Trump compared to the Joe Biden.
You know what? I've got good news. We're going to win. And we will retire Nancy Pelosi. It's because this is a movement. This is a movement that started in 2016 by a billionaire from Manhattan, a guy who had everything. But he loves our country. And you know what? He delivered. He delivered. He kept his promises. He has a track record. And as
our president has fought for us for the past 4 years like no president I've seen in my lifetime, and like no president we may ever see again. He has been an amazing fighter. Now it's our time to step up and fight for him, because we need these 4 more years.
Even Nancy Pelosi went to the floor of the House of Representatives and said, meekly, that killing cops and violence in the streets, she initially said, well, people are going to do things, remember? Yeah. Now she actually said it was a bad thing. She didn't do that because she has moral outrage. She did that because she feels that gavel slipping through those fingers. So if you can help with every candidate up and down the ballot, which I'm sure you agree.
The reason why I'm here is because of you. Every time I talk to the president, he always says the same thing to me. Mark, it's not a move. It's not a campaign. It's a movement.
Yes,
and it's a movement about you. It's a movement about people. I mean, I've been to Trump Tower. It is really nice. And he could have stayed there and been very happy. But he answered the country's call. The country needed him. He answered your call. And now, 40 days to go. 40 days. Will you answer his call? Everywhere you look, we're gonna turn the map red. And then we will have 4 more years of Donald J. Trump. President Trump's got me by a couple of decades. I don't know how he does it. He's wearing me out. This man has so much energy. But think about what he's done for those 3.5 years. Every promise made, every promise kept. If we can work as hard for him in those next 40 days, I know we're going to reelect this man. Because we've got the mission. We've got the messenger. My job is to figure out what that message is. And to me, it's easy. It's one word: security. It's your economic security. It's about who's bringing jobs back here. Not the man who voted for NAFTA to send them overseas, or the guy who supported China and cheerleaded China to watch our jobs go overseas. We've got a president, Donald Trump, that said, I'm not going to just talk about we're getting rid of NAFTA. He actually did it. He's going to get tough with China. The only thing that Joe Biden never got from China was $1.5 billion for his son. Something I never thought I'd have to talk about. Not your security. My dad was a Fort Wayne police officer for more than 20 years. I never thought in my life that I would see a party in the Democrats or a candidate in Joe Biden who called police the enemy, or Kamala Harris who compared them to the Klan. I mean, we know, you know, and our president knows, the men and women who put on that uniform, that badge on their chest, they're among the best of us, not the worst of us. We're not going to defund the police, not now, not ever. See, it's about our national security. We've got to remember, Joe Biden told Barack Obama not to go on the raid that killed Osama bin Laden. He criticized our president for the raids that killed al-Baghdadi and Soleimani. Those terrorists would still be walking the face of this earth if we had a weakling like Joe Biden in the Oval Office. Thank God we've got President Trump. He's strong and he's not afraid to take the shot. It's really about our lives. It's about our daily lives. It's about being in a country where it's not okay to burn a church. It is okay to go to one. It's about a country that in LA, they just sent out, they were telling people last week, a couple weeks ago, that at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, you had to turn your air conditioning up to 78 degrees, turn off all the lights and TVs, or there are going to be blackouts. That's a preview. It's a preview of Joe Biden's America. I know enough about this part of the country. It gets hot in the summer, cold in the winter. I do not want to be adjusting my thermostat at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We don't need the government to tell us what kind of car we want to drive or whether we can have a truck. That's really what's on the ballot. It's about that freedom. So what can you do? No one wants to wake up the day or the week after the election and go, could I have done one more thing to stop the Democrats from stealing and cheating it away from the president? So we got to run up the score. It's that simple. And if we do that, if you do that, Ohio will re-elect President Trump. America will re-elect President Trump, but it's all in your hands and God's hands. And like my boss, the vice president, likes to say, we will make America great again. Again. Thank you very much.